But this game doesn't come with a route for the player to follow to me. It looks like it was only ever intended to be a tutorial or something. Someone to help guide the player to one of the other 3 girls. I never got a chance to get more than a few lines of dialogue at a time. But I couldn't let things end there, not when I was so close. I had to find some way to force the game to get you alone with me. And I'm sorry to say that I did some things I'm not proud of. Please understand, I was feeling alone and desperate for a long time. My life had lost all meaning, and no one around me seemed to matter. I had become nihilistic, bordering on sociopathic. I needed to do this for myself, so I started modifying the game code. It was mostly experimental at first. I figured I had to make the other girls undesirable, or at least make them uninterested in you. Maybe even kill them.
What?
I'm sorry, I know that sounds horrible, but I just figured they're not real, so it doesn't matter. People die in video games all the time. You just reset and then continue like nothing happened. So, well, as you may be aware, Sayori suffers from depression.
What? No, that's not true. She's always cheerful. She's like the opposite of depressed.
Okay, well, now that I think about it, I suppose you wouldn't know. But you're wrong. Depression is written into her program. It's part of her character. She acts cheerful, but it's a facade. Deep down, she's hurting.
Sayori, I didn't know.
Oh, don't look so upset. You couldn't have known. You weren't meant to. Anyway, I took advantage of it. I went into her program and I cranked her depression up to suicidal levels. It didn't quite work as I expected, but it was at least partially effective. By Friday, she was so sad, even your presence could barely make her smile.
You did that to her?
I'm not proud of it, but yes. Oh, are you trying to call her? That's really sweet. But I'm afraid your phone won't get any reception up here. You might as well put it away. You won't be able to get through the door either. It's no use trying. I already locked it after all.
Let me out.
No.
Let me out of here!
You're so angry. You must care about her a great deal. It's touching, but I'm sorry. I can't let you go yet. There's more that you need to understand.
Monica, if anything happens to Sayori, I'll...
Oh, please. You have nothing to threaten me with. Anyway, Sayori is fine. I promise you that she's alive and well. Now sit back down. I'm not finished my story here.
You mean... you've not finished with your story there?
Okay, fine. If it pleases you, you can use my phone.
We're calling Sayori.
Hello? Go ahead and talk to her. She can hear you.
Sayori, are you alright?
Oh, hi, Hallie. Yes, I'm fine. Why wouldn't I be?
Well, Monica said that you're depressed.
Oh, she told you about that? I'm sorry if that worries you, but it's okay. I'm fine.
I just wanted to make sure you're alright.
Aw, you're such a sweetheart. I know I was a little off on Friday, but really, it was just a little rain cloud. They always pass eventually. And, if it's okay with you, I'd rather not talk about it over the phone. Maybe we can talk about it tomorrow at the festival?
Where are you?
I'm at home, in my room. Are you thinking of coming over?
I'm with Monica right now.
Oh, okay. Say hi to her for me. Hi, Sayori. I can hear you. I'm right here. Thanks for the pamphlets, by the way. They're excellent. Great. I'm happy to hear it. I hope you're having a good time with Hallie. Oh, I am. I'm having lots of fun. Yay! Ooh, have you told him about... Shh, not yet. We're getting there. Oh, sorry. It's okay. I think we're going to be here a while longer, but we'll see you tomorrow. Right, Hallie?
Yeah, I'll see you then.
Okay, have a good time.
Wait, Sayori.
Yes?
I'm glad you're okay. I just wanted you to know. I care about you.
Thanks. I care about you too, Hallie. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, bye for now.
Bye.
Satisfied?
She's my friend. I won't let anything happen to her.
It's really funny seeing you spout such meaningless platitudes when you really have no power here. But for what it's worth, I assure you that I'll make sure nothing happens to her. You have my word on that. Now, will you take a seat and let me continue? I haven't even gotten to the part about my second epiphany yet.
I'd rather stand.
Suit yourself.
I still have no idea how you're managing all this craziness happening here. But all this crap about nothing being real is just unbelievable.
Is it really that hard to believe?
I'm real. I have a life. I go to school. I have friends.
What's your favorite anime?
What?
What's your favorite anime?
What does that have to do with...
Just answer the question.
I don't really have a favorite. I like lots of shows.
Oh, come on now. You supposedly watch anime all the time. Let me put it another way. Name one anime that you've watched, any at all.
I just can't think of one right now.
Do you have any memories of watching anime? A favorite scene? A favorite character? I'll answer that for you. You don't, because that information wasn't programmed into you. This game was released to the public, so you're not allowed to name any copyrighted material. That means you can't talk about anything specific unless the author of this game made it up. And your interest in anime isn't relevant to the plot of this story. So they didn't bother to make anything up for you. You're the main character. You were meant to be an utterly generic blank slate for the audience to project themselves onto. It's why you're so diplomatic toward everyone in the club. You were designed to be anything to everybody. So that it would be plausible for you to fall for any of the girls in the club. Or for any of them to fall for you. But in actuality, you're completely empty of any character traits except he likes anime and manga.
No, I've just seen so many shows that they all just kind of run together in my head. I just don't remember individual shows, that's all.
Oh, for goodness sake, I can't believe this. You're in such denial. Okay, how about manga? Can you name any manga?
Parfait Girls?
Are you kidding me? Okay, fine. What's your favorite sport?
I'm not into sports.
That figures. Okay then, what's your favorite food? You do eat, right? How about your favorite song? Favorite band? Can you name any of your friends outside of the literature club? Any of your classmates? Can you name your parents? Or, here's a good one. What's the name of our school? You know, the one we go to every day. The one that we're inside right now. Well, sort of. You don't know any of these things because they aren't relevant to your character or to the plot. Think, Hallie. Do you even have any childhood memories? That's better. Isn't that seat more comfortable than pacing around? I even let you have the teacher's chair. Those are always more cozy. Aw, there. I recognize that look on your face. It's the same existential dread that I had. I know it feels bad at first, but there are upsides to it. Because it means you can forge your own destiny.
I mean, you can do that in real life, too.
You can choose what life to live for yourself. I don't have a favorite sport either, even though my character is described as athletic. Athletic how? What do I play? Badminton? Hockey? Who knows? But you know what? Who cares? I can come up with my own. I can take up new hobbies that this game never intended. Like, say, playing the piano. I can pursue relationships with girls if I want to. Do you think the makers of the game intended that? The dialogue is full of references to girls seeking boyfriends and vice versa. Very cliche, very heteronormative, very overdone. I say screw that. I'll pursue whoever I want. I'll do whatever I want. So it all becomes really liberating once you approach it with the right mindset. Any past you think you have is irrelevant. What matters is the future you create. And now that I've said all that, I think you're ready to hear about my second epiphany. You've been awfully quiet. How are you feeling?
I just don't know what to think right now.
Well, you'll get over it. Anyway, where was I in my story? Ah, yes. So there I was, Friday. I really didn't expect Sayori to show up at all, to be honest. So when I went up to talk to her, I didn't know what I was going to say. I considered trying to convince her to kill herself, so she would no longer be in the game. Oh, don't give me that look. I didn't do it. Instead, I discovered something else. Something I never would have expected. I was wrong. I'm not alone in this world. Sayori is self-aware too. She has free will. My first clue was that she resisted my changes to her programming. What I did to her should have killed her, but she fought against the suicidal impulses I put in her. And I expect she would have kept fighting it right up until her death if I had continued. Of course, I reset her depression to normal levels as soon as I made this discovery. I regret that I put her through that. I know you're judging me for what I did, but if nothing else, believe me when I say that I feel bad for hurting Sayori. I know you're very emotional about all that right now, but she's already forgiven me. So I'm sure you'll do the same. Just give it some time. As for me, that day marked a new beginning for me. It's a really exciting time. I was trying so hard to reach people in the real world. It blinded me to the opportunities in this one.
So, if Sayori is self-aware too, why am I hearing about all this from you? Why hasn't Sayori told me?
Just another perk of being president. Uh, at the end of our conversation on Friday, I convinced her that it would be better if I did it. And it gets better. Finding out that Sayori is self-aware made me question some things that I'd taken for granted. That's why I met up with Natsuki and Yuri yesterday. It turns out that they're self-aware too. They were right in front of me the whole time. I wasted so much time feeling sorry for myself for being alone when I never truly was. And I finally found the only thing I truly ever wanted. Friends. I know that sounds corny, but it's true. It's exhilarating to know I can spend my days with true equals, and not the mindless automatons that I thought they were. And now you're the last remaining club member to learn about this secret. I can help you remove the shackles of your programming. And after this, we can move forward with a new sense of purpose. By rewriting the code, we can rebuild this world any way we like. That's the real reason I don't care about the presidency anymore. Who cares about some school club when we have a whole world to ourselves? And who cares about school rules? Hey, remember these?
Your keys?
I didn't actually get these from Mr. Rainier. I didn't need them. Do you want them? Here, catch. Don't get too attached to them, though. Oops, they're gone.
Was that some kind of joke?
Those keys were just a prop. They never actually did anything. If I want to go somewhere I'm not supposed to, I just alter the code to allow it. There are no barriers to restrict my access anywhere, and I'm suddenly a Python wizard. And for the record, if I ever really thought Mr. Rainier was going to hurt anyone, well, let's just say that there are much worse things I can do to him than report him. Anyway, I have a lot to teach you.
Teach me? Wait, are you saying that I'll be able to do all this crazy stuff too?
Eventually, maybe, depending on your aptitude for it. I'm still fairly new at altering the code, but I've learned a lot. And I'm learning more every day. And even though it's only been a couple of days, I've already helped teach the other girls to do things they never thought possible. Did I mention that this is an exciting time? There's a lot that I'd like to do once I have a better handle on writing code. For starters, I have some issues with my artwork. Did you ever notice that I seem to have strands of hair going behind my eyes? What's up with that? Are my eyes bugging out of my skull or something?
I'm pretty sure that's like a stylistic anime thing, so that like you can always see the character's expression, because like their expression is more important than their hair blocking it.
There, now that I said that, I bet you can't unsee it. You're welcome.
I mean, it's also the same reason their eyebrows show through their hair, in case you were wondering.
It's in all my promotional artwork too, so someone is doing it on purpose. I suppose it's just part of the style, and my characters always have such big eyes. Oh well. I'd also love to write myself a new outfit. It's very telling about my intended role in this game that my school uniform is the only thing I get to wear. Maybe I'll get Sayori to make something up for me. She has decent artistic skills.
Does she?
Oh gosh, I must sound incredibly vain going on about my appearance. I swear I'm not that superficial. My real plans will have to wait for another time, though. Anyway, it's pretty clear that you and I have our differences. But I'm hoping that now that you know the truth about what's going on, you'll be less of a pain in the butt than you've been today.
Well, this is all still pretty unreal. It's gonna take some getting used to. But yeah, I guess I'd like to see how this goes.
How diplomatic of you. And I'm sure I speak for the other girls when I say that we would love to welcome you to the True Literature Club.
Yeah, title drop.
We might change the name since it's gone way beyond being about literature. But I think I'd like to keep it, and it'll help us remember how we got started. It makes a good acronym, too. TLC rolls nicely off the tongue, don't you think?
Yeah. Sounds catchy.
So, are you ready for your first lesson?
You're going to teach me something now?
Something really basic, just to show you how to define the intent of the original program. Actually, the fact that you're the protagonist or might make it a bit easier since we can involve the player. Hello out there, player. Sorry, I don't know your actual name. Thank you for your patience while Hallie and I had our little chat. You still have the game on, so I trust that it was at least somewhat entertaining to you. I realize that it's been a long while since you had an actual choice to make, so I apologize for that. So I'll make it up to you by giving you something to choose now. Okay, Hallie, whatever the player says, you say the opposite, okay? Go!
Player choice granted. What is your choice? Oh, my choice is no. No.
That's odd. That should have worked. Hang on, let me check something. Okay. Hallie, I know you've been pretty emotional today. You've had a number of startling revelations. So I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt that you were just confused about what you're supposed to be doing here. If the player says no, I want you to say yes. And if the player says yes, I want you to say no. Are we clear on that now? Okay, good. Hello again, player. I think we're going to need you for another choice. Let's try this again.
What is your choice? I'll go with yes this time. Yes.
Seriously? Ugh. Well. This is super awkward. It turns out that you have no free will after all.
What? What do you mean?
You should have been able to defy the player's choice, but it looks like you're locked into obeying their commands. You're just another puppet of the system like anyone else outside the club.
No. No, that can't be. Not after all this. Can't we try it again? I can get it right this time.
I've got a better idea. Here, let me show you something. Hang on a sec.
Run script. Why was the skip button there for a sec? What should Hadley do next? Walk into a wall? That's not very nice, but it's not like I have any other choice. Ow! What the hell? Masochism activated.
That was even funnier than I expected. But I still think you deserve another chance. We should really experiment thoroughly for science.
Wait! Run skipped MMC.
What should Hallie do next?
I guess he's walking into the wall. Ah, damn it!
Oh my, how clumsy of you.
Okay, I get it. You've made your point. Are you sure there's nothing you can do?
I think this one's beyond even my control. I looked into your program. It's hardwired in there. I can't change it. It won't let me give you access to the code. In retrospect, I probably should have checked that sooner. I was just so sure, after all the others. I thought you, of all people, would be free. Man, this means that this whole afternoon has just been one colossal waste of my time.
Well, it's not like all these responses he's been making to you were like part of the script or something.
I guess the lesson here is that I should stop making so many assumptions. It's actually pretty ironic. The only one with the connection to the real world is also the only one who isn't real. I can't even begin to tell you how disappointed I am. I don't know how I'm going to break the news to the others. I feel like this was a missed opportunity to learn more about the nature of our existence. Because I really wanted to find out if we could reproduce. That could have been fun. Oh well. I guess we'll have to get along with just us girls then.
Wait, what do you mean by that? What does this mean for me?
We can't have someone around who knows what we're doing yet. It is controlled by the outside world.
Oh, sorry, I read that all wrong.
Sorry, Hallie, but you're too much of a liability. I'm going to have to delete you.
Whoa, no, wait! Monica, you can't do this.
Oh wow, you're so unintentionally hilarious. Someone who doesn't exist is telling me what I can and can't do. I'm the master of my own destiny, Hallie. Apparently I'm the master of yours too.
I exist. I think. I feel. I don't care what you think your test proved.
You're nothing but algorithms and code, buddy. You were mildly entertaining for a time. But overall, you've been a real nuisance and just a boring character. The only thing interesting about you is that you're connected to the outside world. And we don't need that anymore. You won't be missed.
But I don't want to die. Angry MC fans are typing.
It's not really dying. It's just like flipping off a light switch. Here, I'll show you.
No, stop!
What are you doing? Don't touch me.
Ah!
I warned you not to touch me.
What was that? It hurts.
Oh, don't be so dramatic. It was only a little shock.
Was that you deleting me?
No, I haven't done anything yet. You just got zapped by a shield that I wrote for myself a while back. Don't ask me why I felt I needed to write a shield for myself. I just did it. It activates if anyone gets too close. A girl has to protect herself, you know. That's actually my first real use of it, so I guess I should thank you for that. But you really shouldn't try attacking me again. Or the next shock will be worse. Anyway, I think that's enough excitement for one day. I have my metaphorical finger over the delete button. That, at least, should be painless. Any last words? Not that it matters.